On the last time of this shit, I spent 2 months mining the same 3 iron rocks in order to mine the elusive tier 90 shooty boy. I haven't gotten it yet though. And now on this time of Xtreme Onechunk Ironman. Hello everybody, welcome back. So the goal is still to get 90 mining to mine a tier 90 shooting star somewhere in my chunks. But before I could do that, it was exam season here and mining is very intense. You know, you have to click a lot. So I had to find something AFK to do. So I sold all my assets and bought a shitload of feathers. And after that I AFK fletched almost 90k bronze arrows. Got a little fletching level 2 along the way. And after that I was ready to go back on the mining grind. But first, it's Raid Shadow Legends. One of the best rated games on the Play Store and 100% free. Choose from hundreds of champions you can use to fight in epic battles whenever and wherever you want. Like while you're grinding a medieval clicking simulator, while you're welding, while raiding a beehive for delectable honey, or while removing stingers after a failed beehive raid. And if you try out Raid, you should try fighting other people in the PvP arena. It's good fun. And this month, Raid has released loads of new content, like a bunch of new champions, and a new rotation for the Doom Tower, which I definitely want to try out this month. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is click the link in the description or scan the QR code right here. New players will get an epic champion, Shonoru, who's amazing in the Doom Tower, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill and 1 agent charge so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in game. You will find your extra rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. So I'm not gonna show all the levels I got, it was just from 87 to 90, but that still took like weeks. It's like 20k XP an hour still. But yeah, so I'm gonna skip over that and get right to level 90 mining right here. I streamed me getting level 90 on YouTube. So if you're interested, you guys should stop by my stream once in a while. I don't stream that often, but it's pretty fun. And thank you for all the guys that came out to the mine and where we had ourselves a little party. And after that I only had to find a tier 90 star. Only I didn't really appreciate how much of a challenge that was. There are only 3 potential crash sites that I can access near the Elkarat Bank, in the Elkarat Mine and in the Lumbridge Swamp. And seeing as a tier 9 star only has a 3% chance of spawning, I'm not liking my odds. The desert has 7 potential crash sites and Mistalin has 6, which means that the chances of me finding a star in the desert are 2 out of 7 and 1 out of 6 in Mistalin. And if I manage to find one, there is a 3% chance that it will be a tier 90. So the chances of me just finding one by hopping worlds is pretty low. So what I will do is I'll take my old Ironman and use the telescope in my POH to make a list of potential crash sites in Mistalin and the Kadarian Desert. And after that I'll stand at the crash sites with 3 accounts. My Onechunk account, my old Ironman and an old Ultimate Ironman I have laying around, and scout them all out. This might take a few days though, because shooting stars operate on a 2-hour interval, so if I don't get a shooting star one cycle I'll have to wait 2 hours for the next cycle. So I might be able to do like 6 cycles in a day at the most. Now let's see if I can find one. So I haven't been lucky yet, but in the downtime between cycles I'm gonna mine some of the stars I found to get some stardust, and at the end we'll see how much stardust I can rack up. Yes, finally. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. A tier 90 star. That took ages, man. Oh, so glad it's over. And there's the prospect, a tier 9 star. Awesome. After this I mined it down a bit with people in the CC. Alright, let's look at the stack of stardust and after that roll new chunk. Alright, let's see what we have. 4.6k stardust. you need like 14k stardust for all the rewards. So when I reach the mining guild, I'll have to get back to star hunting, I guess. So we're finally back in the chunk picker. It's been a while, and this is the current map, marked in red. So which chunks do I absolutely don't want? Obviously number 2, as it would require me to plant a magic tree, which would take months. Number 3 and 4 are the puro chunks, which would require 89 hunter and 95 fletching for dragon darts, so not ideal too. That would be a pretty big grind. Number 7 has an anvil, which would require like 88 smithing for an adamant blade body. Yeah, this is kind of a frequently asked question. I can smith a adamant blade body now. If I could, I would, but the bronze anvil in Lumbridge, yeah, it's only useful for bronze. Other dangerous chunks are, of course, number 14, the Calphite Queen. Fighting the Calphite Queen would not be ideal. I only have the best weapon I have for crush, so to fight the Calphite Queen would be a maple blackjack offensive, so that's like 20 strength bonus. So not looking forward to that, but without further ado, let's roll a new chunk. Desert mining camp. Interesting. Let's have a look. Alright, so there's a small problem. You need to get to a certain part in the tourist trap quest before you can enter the camp. You have to go to the Badabin camp to talk to the leader guy there. Unfortunately, I can't go to that camp yet, so I can't really enter here, but I don't think there's anything to do for me anyway. There's some adamant rocks, but I already have a bar and ore. I don't think I need to complete anything here, except the quest maybe, but yeah, let's just roll another chunk. Let's roll another chunk, same rules apply. Nothing much there. So I'll just do another little roll here, and we'll be able to see if I get something different. Alright, Lumbridge Swamp. It's pretty nice actually, because I already have an adamant bar, so I don't think there are many insane grinds there, or any insane grinds for that matter. Alright, so we can step into the rest of the Lumbridge Swamp. I've already stepped into the swamp when I was doing my longbone and curvebone grinds, but yeah, many interesting things here. Swamp tar and the water altar. Big frogs in the caves do drop water talismans, so one of the objectives will be to make a water tiara. And let's have a look around for any other grinds. Nice little mine here. I already have these rocks unlocked, but there's a lot of coal here, so if I ever need coal I might be able to mine it here, because in the El Carrot mine there is not much. If you put your knife on this spiny bush, you can get 4 branches, which are used in temple tracking with the little bog random event that you can have. But it's not useful to me now, it's like only useful in that minigame, but it's a little trivia for you. Right, so guess I'm ready to go into the swamp. 1,000 fucking gold for a candle. This guy's a rip-off. But I don't have any other light sources available, so I guess I'll have to do it. Alright, we're in. Damn it, I don't have a spiny helmet or a slayer helm. So I guess I'm gonna take damage from these wall beasts. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Let's explore this for a bit. My candle flares brightly. Uh-oh. Bam. Shit, yeah, that's not a problem. I'm not able to make a covered light source, so I guess I'll just have to explode once in a while. So there's a fishing spot over here, and you can get frog spawn from it, which heals like 3 to 6 HP, but you can also get swamp weed, which is interesting because it acts like seaweed, regular seaweed, which means you can make soda ash out of it. Unfortunately, I don't have a glass blowing pipe or buckets of sand, so I can't make glass items, but maybe in the future it could be handy for something. There are some cave goblins here, but unfortunately they have the same drop table as regular goblins, so not too much interesting. There are also a lot of big frogs here. They have a different drop table than those above ground, and they drop water runes and cosmic runes. So if I want a water tiara, I'm gonna have to find a 1 in 128 water talisman drop, and the cosmic runes are quite common. With the cosmic runes I can actually enchant a power Emmy and Lumbridge, which is a task, and it's also my best in slot amulet for now. So when I get that, I'll be back. Alright, here we go, a water talisman. Got 6 cosmic runes, so that's enough. And I went a little bit over the water talisman drop rate, but not too bad. For now, let's just kill a giant frog, because those are different for some reason. They have a lot more HP. And after that I might be able to leave this place for now. Here we go. I had to use Protect from Melee because they're actually quite strong, so I might need some upgrades if I ever want to train on these or something. But for now let's just give the Tears of Gutex Chasm a little college try. I know you need like 50 quest points or something to start the quest, but I want to see what happens. Alright, so Juna's not impressed with my stories. You'd think a guy who murdered 500,000 people in Lumbridge would know how to tell a good story, but apparently not. Water Tiara achieved. Interesting, I can train Runecrafting now, even though I don't have Rune Mysteries. But yeah, I don't really have a reason to train Runecrafting yet, so I won't. Alright, let's string this amulet and do spell. And there we go. Amulet of Power and a hard task completed. Pretty good stats actually. Strength, melee strength bonus is just as high as the Glory Amulet, so pretty good. So now I've done all the tasks that I can do in this chunk, but there are still some drops from Slayer monsters I can get when I get my Slayer up by lamping, which are a Mystic Hat from a Wall Beast, Mystic Gloves from a Rock Slug, Bronze Boots from a Cave Crawler and Iron Boots from a Cave Slime. But I can't do that yet, so I'll have to pick another chunk. Alright, back in the chunk picker. Pretty good luck so far. 3 chunks unlocked already today, so let's just go for 4th one. Alright, let's see. Let me check. There's nothing here! And we're back in the chunk picker again. Pretty good chunk so far, especially Lumbridge Swamp is good because of the all the runes I can get from the frogs. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's next, so let's just give it a roll. Oh, that's the Calvite Queen. God damn it. Oh man. Seems like my luck finally ran out, guys. Damn, that's gonna take a while. Alright, so the requirements for Calvite Queen are of course get a dragon chain body and a dragon two-hander. But also I include pets, so the Calvite Princess, the Jar of Sand and the KQ at all Calvite Queen uniques, I include those. And the Calvite Princess has a 1 in 3000 drop chance, so that might take some time. It also drops magic locks, so I have to fletch a magic shield, which requires 87 fletching, and burn a magic lock, 75 fire making, but I already have that level, so that's not a problem. It also drops rune bars, but I don't have a regular anvil yet, so I won't have to make a rune plate just yet, maybe later. But the Calvite Queen and Calvite Guardians both have access to the rare drop table, so those ultra rare drops like the Dragon Spear or the Shield Left Half, those are technically possible. But my question to you guys is, should I include the rare drop table drops? Because I could do it, I could yeah, I could just do it. And those drops might actually help me with doing the Calphite Queen if I focus on Guardians. But if I include those, I'd have to get 80 crafting for an Amulet of Glory, which is not that much of a problem because the Calphite Queen also drops gold ores. Yeah, get some of the uniques, I'm not really sure why. At least the dragon equipment, like the helm and the spear. So let me know what you guys think about that. Should I include it, yes or no? I think I'm going to include the Dragonstone anyway, because it gives access to glory, which is nice to have anyways. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm gonna start by killing Calphite Guardians with Firebolt. I still have a large stack of Fire runes and Chaos runes from my 500,000 men grind, so this might be a good time to use those. They are pretty tough, it takes a few minutes to take them down, but for now I just want to get a rune chain body and a rune mat helm, because they drop those, and those might be handy for a Calphite Queen run for the initial few runs until I get a dragon chain. A rune chain body, very nice. I'll continue to search for a rune mat. I've just run out of fire runes, but I can use wind bolt. It's a bit less potent, but I can kill them with it. And a rune mat, very nice. Gonna finish off my stack of runes and see what I get. Alright, a rune bar, the first rare drop table drop. At least a very rare one, because the sapphires are also a rare drop table drop. But yeah, pretty cool. But let's hope for something a little more useful next time. I am officially out of runes, I'm gonna try to poke this one to death. But yeah, I think it's time for an initial Calphite Queen run attempt. I got a rune mat and a rune chain, so defense wise it's a little bit better. But my best weapon is still a maple blackjack offensive, because it has a nice crush bonus. So I don't have any illusions that I'll actually complete a Calphite Queen kill, but let's just see. So I'm gonna invest some cash in some adamant plate legs, pretty good defense, and it's gonna be part of my setup for doing Calphite Queen. Gonna make a ring of dueling for a convenient teleport out of the Calphite Queen cave. But if anyone knows of a Runelight plugin or something that lets you hide the Castle Wars or Xerox Enclave teleports, please tell me, because I don't accidentally want to teleport to those places, because that would ruin the account forever. But I look like an absolute Chad. Got a maple blackjack offensive and a rune chain. So yeah, let me gear up and go to the Calphite Queen. So the first attempt did not go well. I didn't do much Calphite Queen kills on my other Ironman back when I played on that. So it was a little bit stiff, but I just couldn't do enough damage on it with the maple blackjack. And my stats are a bit too low. I only have 70 strength, 65 attack. And yeah, I'm only going to use melee for Calphite Queen, because I saw from another Ironman series from Lemony Apple, he did a desert only Ironman, that you can't actually flinch the Calphite Queen with range or with magic, because then it will hit you after you attack. But with melee it won't attack you after you hit it, so I'm gonna have to use melee even for the second form. So high stats are in order, otherwise I won't be able to complete it. After some time I teleported out because it wasn't working. I did literally no damage, or if I did damage it was not enough, because it also regens and stuff like that. So maybe poison would be handy in the future, but I'd need a spear and weapon poison for that, and the Calphite Queen drops weapon poison, but yeah, you need to kill it first to get that poison. But the game plan as of now is just to get my stats up a little bit, maybe at least 80 strength and attack, and get a better melee weapon from Calphite Guardians. So I'll probably use range to kill the Calphite Guardians and try to get a rare drop table drop. Almost all weapons on the rare drop table are pretty good for Calphite Queen. because they all have a crush option, even the Dragon Spear. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan, and that's what I'll be working on in the next episodes. Alright, that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. The next video is not gonna take as long as the previous two, because there's kind of a lot to talk about with this grind, because it's a lot more interesting than just mining the same 3 rocks for 2 months or so. But thank you for watching, and a very special thank you to the following channel members: Gaming Decoded Lar, aka Roommate, Luke, Thoughtbreaker, Reap What I Sow, LP Kellner, Jack Bunyan, Tyler Contrino, The Akbars, Belial and Bostomi, as well as Bardakis, Nianaro, Trion, Kevin Erdman, Robert Peter, Eden Propovat, Marlena Turk, Andrus Ritar, Anubis X, Zerno and Harrison Raben, as well as the other people you can see on screen right now. Thank you, and see you in the next one.